Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to another content creator live stream week. Another 7 tracks. We're ready to go in the playlist. We're about to start. Let's just get into it. Week 102. Xbox One. 7 circuits. Bang on time. And this is the moment where everybody in the stream actually starts hearing me because it always cuts off the start. Just YouTube things. But welcome everybody. If you start here in 15 minutes we can legally leave. Let's do the visual actually. Where am I at? How are we all doing? Is this the same Bruffy from Twitch? This version seems kind of shady. 7 more tracks to go through. The links for all of these are down below in the description in the order in which we are playing them. We got 5 regular racing circuits, then an event track, and then we're finishing up with a rally / off-road race. 80 YouTube members, next emote when? I think the next emote is at 100 actually, unfortunately. Harmonic start after 10 seconds, that's what we do on each of these races. I have no idea where I'm going. Supers B on this one. B tier for supercars. So yeah, pretty standard week in terms of track showcases with all regular racing circuits. Until we get to the final 2 where we've got 1 event track, and that's, you know, still a regular circuit in the traditional sense. And then finishing up with a rally or off-road style race. Welcome back everybody. As the first few sentences on the join page says, if you go to bruffy.com/join, which gives you all the information on how to join sessions of GTA with me, the very first line, or one of the very first lines, says, "Don't request to join the crew when it's closed. It will stop you from joining when it's open." If the crew is closed, then it's a closed crew session. And it's not open to everybody, as these content creator streams always are. Closed, I mean. This is nice. The Vision was a good pick here, I think. If you do want to join sessions with me, and you don't have to be a permanent crew member to do so, my Twitch streams, especially on Sunday evenings, are the places to go for that. We open up the crew, anybody can join, 30 player races rather than limiting it to 16 on these streams, because it's more about showcasing the tracks than it is about showcasing the well, getting people in and racing and things like that. Does Bruffy even read YouTube chat? Not when I'm racing, I don't. Gotta focus. Bloody hell, that's coming up quick. Oh, it's a Devastator. No, X80. Now I know why. The Vision's top speed isn't too far away from an X80 though, from what I can remember. Yeah, it's a nice track. I like this. I'm more of a fan of airport tracks than I guess the majority seem to be. A lot of people find them boring. I always get caught out by that. I always think it's a tighter hairpin than what it actually is. But I like flat airport circuits. God, can't cope with the straight line speed. Couldn't keep the speed up around there. That's not good. I think I'm going to lose the lead on the banking. But yeah, that's what I was going to say about this banking. You've got the... Oh, that was a bad exit. It's gone. It's over. Like the banking adds something... Oh, that's how he got the speed with the boosts on the bottom. Smart. Didn't even think about it. I wouldn't mind seeing that fixed if possible. Getting rid of the care boosts on the bottom there, maybe a wall going around the bottom. And there's a little care boost on the start finish straight on the left. That could do with being covered over. But then again, this isn't trying to be an event track. This is meant to be a regular racing circuit. Those were very event track oriented nitpickings, but it feels like an event track. Ruffy's in second, everything's normal again. Absolutely.
He gets such a huge boost from...
Thank you for the super chat. I'll catch up with it after the race. The X80 is just quicker in the straights though. The John's better in the corners, but don't think it's enough to offset. Fun track. Actually, I'm enjoying driving around it. Lose too much on this straight and then the back banking. That was fun though, how it ebbed and flowed between the two cars during the lap. Didn't have enough in the end. I enjoyed that. I like that track. TKS blind shot with the $5 super chat. I've been watching you for about a year now and I just wanted to say I appreciate the content. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat, and I'm glad you're continuing to enjoy. GG Baggins. Tyrus even quicker with all that downforce. was a good track to start us off. I enjoyed that. A nice airport track. I'd like to see it eventified. It was closer to an event track to me than a regular circuit. It's a 100 prop banking. It might take a bit to change the curb boost thing on that. Okay, gotcha. I got a 4.5 that track. As did the next track. They were the two highest rated tracks, the first two. Yeah, fair enough, R2X, fair enough. Alright, let's do... We can either do 3 laps and something a bit slower, or 4 laps and supers again. What about 3 laps and muscle? Remember, top 5 in the playlist to the back. Everybody else stay where they are on the grid. Whoever's left over in first place starts a harmonic start, just drives away after between 10 and 15 seconds on the timer. Any muscle car is fine for this one. And all of the tracks that you're going to see tonight are linked in the description in the order in which we play them. Rains in 3 minutes. That could make it interesting. If I see any cliques or Yosemites, I'm going to be very disappointed. This is where, like, everyone takes a clique and then it rains as soon as the race starts and the clique dominates even more than it already would. Clique banned from life. Usually the way it is, yeah. The clique is good in the rain in comparison to a Piss Was a Dominator or other muscle cars that struggle with low traction. Did everybody enjoy the open wheels video? I'm so glad that's done now. My god, the amount of comments of asking when it was coming. Nobody's got any patience. Gauntlet Hellfire's got some great acceleration. It's got some good top speed as well. It's only beaten by the Piss Was a Dominator, isn't it? From what I can remember. Oh, and the Gauntlet Classic Custom now. Wow, some serious elevation change on this one. It might be set to clear weather in the creator, by the way, so we might not actually see rain. Didn't brake early enough. Made it work. Absolute carnage. I knew the hairpin was coming up and I still got caught up by it. Pit lane very nicely showcased where it is. Difficult to miss. Cool track. This is what this is what the good thing is about regular circuit races. That was almost a massive crash. Did the right thing. Like when they got so many custom created sections like this, and it gives you a completely unique experience. High-paced circuit around most of the lap, and then you've got those custom created sections that just nice. You can see why this scored highly as well. Oh, he got there first. Damn it. I'm in the worst place. Got no bumps. This section's really cool as well, this uphill. Like the amount of effort that must go into creating a totally new curated section like that. It's just cool. Crossovers and bridge sections and all this kind of stuff. Oof. The hairpin's really tricky. I'm not the biggest fan. Apart from that, really high paced, some fun, custom created sections. Enjoyable. Vinstagram with the $4.99 super chat. You should do an open wheel championship similar to MCEC. No classes though, but do a race for each car, maybe like Formula 1, Formula 2, etc. I mean, nobody wants to drive the cars. There's no point. The cars are just so boring and not good for racing. There's no point. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Like real life, yes. Like real life. Exactly correct. Instagram. That will pop up shortly. Top 5 in the playlist. 2 at the back. This is the second last stream. Yeah, it's set to open wheel, but we're not doing open wheel. Remaster of Downtown Underground with some pro lines left open. Alright. Let's do Sports B. So, votes, etc. ATF Drafter, Coquette D10, Elegy Retro Custom, Fotza, Jester, Jester Race Car, Massacro Race Car, Neon, Schlagen GT. But yeah, it's an unusual choice of car, the Fotza. Oh, there's a shout out to everybody who came to the stream on Thursday night. But yeah, this is the second last stream of the stream week. I've been raising money for charity, streaming every single day this week on Twitch in a push to 2,000 subscribers, playing a wide variety of games. It's been a really fun week. I'm absolutely exhausted at this point, but it's been 9 days of constant streaming. And the final stream will be tomorrow. It's going to be 8 hours long. It's going to start at 2 p.m. UK time, so the same time as the Formula 1. We're going to watch the Formula 1 together. You'll have to, find your own way to watch it in terms of seeing the pictures and everything, but I'll be playing GTA at the same time. I'll be playing GTA all day tomorrow, doing races, trying to make back some money on PS4 with casino heists. So yeah, feel free to join in on the final stream tomorrow night of the stream week. Eight hours. Thanks for the streams. You're welcome. That'll be on Twitch, of course. What charity are you donating the money to? There's 5 different charities. They're all listed on bruvy.com/streamweek20, as Phil linked in the chat earlier. That explains how it all works. Yeah, last night's stream was fun. Date night. Jester could be a good shout on a city circuit. Regular Jester as well. I mean, at that point, if you're gonna just turn in when I'm there, I've got no sympathy. Yeah, massive spoiler on the Fotza. This is actually probably one of the oldest cars I own at this point. Now that my PS4 character's ripped, my PC character's been ripped for a long time. They were both the same character previously. My character went from Xbox 360 to PS4, and then I transferred the PS4 character to PC. PC character has gone. The PS4 character is gone. The only remnants of that character that are left are back on Xbox 360 still. But this character that I have on Xbox One was my old PS3 character. Yeah, that's what happens when you choose a Coquette D10 and you try to take a corner with it. So this has always been like my secondary character, I guess. I only ever used it. Xbox 360 was my main console, PS4 was my main console. So this character has always just been like the secondary character. But I still have a few old cars on it, this being one of them. This was a Feltzer that I never ended up using, but I modded up for the very first crew battle we ever did back in like early 2014 on PS3. I ended up just using the Massacro instead, but Comet SR is better. The Comet SR is better than a Feltzer. That's why it's in the A tier of the sports class. And we're only restricting this race to the B tier of cars. Not quite as good as the S tier of cars though. Yeah, the Feltzer is god-awful with this big rear wing. It's so bad. Shifting all that weight to the back, it makes it drive terribly. It makes a car that drives beautifully actually relatively unpleasant. Small spoiler all the way for the Feltzer. That's the bait. If you've ever got a doubt about setups making a difference on cars in terms of the center of mass moving depending on what you put on the car, and you are relatively competent at being able to drive a car around a track, the Feltzer is where you'll notice it the most. If you put the regular spoiler, the small spoiler on, and then put the big spoiler on, you'll notice a massive difference in how it handles. You get the same traction, you get theoretically the same lap time. It's much easier to get that lap time in the small spoiler. Better balance. Anyway, interesting track. A remaster of Downtown Underground. I quite like it. Downtown Underground is a classic track. With a few little extra bits as well. Those sausage curbs are beautiful. The oldest cars I own are on this character now. I'm envious of these small spoiler boyos. They're not experiencing that massive oversteer. Oh! Jesus! It's not really an overtaking spot there, my friend. Came out of absolutely nowhere. I mean, it probably is an overtaking spot if you're relatively side by side at any point, but if you're totally blind, going from miles far back, you got distracted by that wang. Big wang distraction. Yeah, pretty fun. Decent little regular racing circuit. Doesn't push the boundaries too much, but just improves on a existing concept and track nicely. Oh, the Jester ended up winning. I said the Jester was a good shout. It ends up taking the win. GG Malice in the regular Jester. I said that right at the start when we saw him shoot off in it. Predicted. Ooh, I'm only just in the top 5. Me and DX Racer both have to go to the back in this one since we're level on points. Top 6 to the back in this one. Let's see. Trinity. What's the Trinity again? I always forget. Turismo. T20 Osiris Zentorno. I always forget that. Alright. T20s, Osirises, or Zentornos. If you don't have any of those, you can choose something else from Supers B. So the cars that we used in the first race. Top 6 to the back this time. Harmonic start on 10 to 15 seconds. Can you link me the video from the new F1 cars test? All you have to do is click my Bruffy1322. Go to my channel page and it's literally right there. It was uploaded yesterday. Put on notifications. Be subscribed. Check the channel. Check your subscriptions tab.
Oh, what a scumbag!
There's only so much I can do. I can make the video, but I can't shovel the information into your mouth for you. The Specky Legend with the $3.90 super chat. I get that. £3.90 I should say. 3.9. 3.9. Thank you Specky for the super chat. And what Eva with the membership as well. That will pop up on the screen. So I'll remove total member number. Thank you, Whatever, with the membership. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Enjoy all the perks of being a member. You'll get the top speeds of the open wheel cars soon, as will all members and Patreon supporters. And then the video will come shortly after that. But they are a bit more of a pain in the ass to make than normal. Bloody hell, I just got away with that. This is the... Oh man, that's crazy. This is the only Ron Racing MCEC car that I have anymore. I used to have all my MCEC race winning cars on PS4. They're all gone now. So this is all I've got left. I didn't even win a race with it. I just kept it because I won the championship in this car on that North Loop race in season 3.
Oh, what a
Tell us the
scumbag!
story again, Grandpa. Well, back in the day, we had this thing called the Multi-Class Endurance Championship. Alpha Aaron also became a member. Thank you very much. Welcome. If anyone ever thought about becoming a member, now would be the time to do it. You'll get those open wheel top speeds before everybody else. Oh man, I hit the exact same bloody thing. Is that an invisible hitbox? That might need covering. Fun track, high-paced, city. There's a few corners, like that one was one of them, where it's like a bit, you've got to know the track before you go into it. It's going to take a couple of laps to get used to it. They come up on you pretty quick. I don't know whether any checkpoint improvement could be used for that. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. This is how the racing went this morning. I had all of the races that we were doing this morning, except that one race that we did in the June. I had good laps. I had best lap in almost every single race. But I was way down the order in like 12th, 13th, 11th. Just because my consistency was all over the place. It's just how it's been today. I like that high-speed chicane. Do you think that's legitimate? That I can blame all my woes? Yeah, this is the one track where I feel like the checkpoint's a bit dodgy. I know it's the start-finish straight checkpoint, so a double checkpoint isn't possible. But at least on the first lap you're like, wait, where am I going? Checkpoint gone. You can't see it until you get around the corner. But yeah, do you think that's legitimate that I can blame all my woes on this race on Baggins, the creator of the track? I think that's fair, right? Any crashes or any problems I have, it's not my fault. It's always the creator's fault. That is a bit of a blind crest straight into the thing that I hit, though, to be fair. Maybe there could be some sort of indication of it's got a bit more height, like a prop used. Fun track, fun speedy city circuit that I talk about every now and then, that crop up every now and then. Blame Ericsson, of course. It's all Ericsson's fault. The white futon, the wind direction or understeer. There's a lot of thank you, Jeremy. There's a lot of excuses we can give for driving badly. There are people like that, Flaming. Brake boost is a bit too much. Alright, top 5 in the playlist to the back. For once, I'm not starting at the back. Coupes. Huh. Can we do compacts? I'd like to race the club. 2 miles, so we'll do 5 laps. See you later, Baggins. Do you have to be a tier 1 member for a permanent crew place? No, there's many ways to get a permanent crew place. It's all explained on bruffy.com/join. How is he level 163 already? I think the question should be, how am I only level 163 with a character that is 7 years old? We're on Xbox. My Xbox character was fine. Instagram with the $4.99 super chat. For the 100th G Fred, you should do like X hours of lap Fred. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not gonna drive properly, it seems. I'm not gonna totally discount the idea of doing some sort of lap Fred marathon for GFred 100 on the main channel, but it is just GFred 100 on the main channel. We've actually done over 200 GFreds in total already, if you count second channel, main channel, series, and like as part of other videos as well. Thank you, Instagram, again for the $4.99 super chat. Club is such a great little car. To be fair, we did do lap Fred for GFred 100 on the second channel, and that was an hour and a half long for 3 laps. Tried to avoid and then he ended up hitting the inside. Cool track around this area, actually. Nice custom created roads to give a unique layout. Can't just get this track by placing checkpoints around the map. Yeah, cool track. Fun location, fun layout. Fun custom sections and crashes. That's what I was talking about today. This is how today has been. Awful, awful consistency. It was a gust of wind on corner entry. Yes, it was. That's exactly what it was. Not my fault. Nothing I could do. Yeah, fun little track. I like it. Fresh, challenging, unique. I absolutely think this was a good car selection as well. I love this little car. How come you moved to the back of the grid before the race start? Well, we've got a setup where the top 5 in the playlist are all made to go to the back, to kind of, you know, so it's not always just the same people at the front all the time. And I personally do it in races on Twitch and wherever else because I just want to make the race interesting. Because I'm usually hosting the races, so I'm always starting on pole position. It's not that fun to be on pole position all the time. Instagram with the 4.99 again. Thank you very much for the donations, man. One last question before I go. What do you drive IRL? Are you into the car scene in your area, and what is your dream car if you have one? I'm not into the car scene really. I don't really have a dream car. At least it would take me a while to think about what I would want. But I drive a Honda Civic. Thank you for the super chats. It's come to my attention recently that a Honda Civic can mean a very different thing depending on where you are. Top 5 in the playlist to the back again. Like a Honda Civic in Europe looks completely different to a Honda Civic in the US. I've noticed. Or at least the year that my car is. Mine's 2007. Alright, this is the track from the thumbnail. It's on open wheel. Should we actually do open wheel? Or not. It would have to be stock though, to be fair. Let's do sports classics. Any sports classic is fine. What I need to do is set up Drag Kings to be able to have open wheels, and we'll do an open wheel Drag Kings race as the final race in one of these content creator streams. Good idea. I mean, terrible. So yeah, good idea. Drag Kings was originally a play on... Why am I getting out? A play on drag queens, I imagine, back in GTA 4, but my track, Drag Kings of Los Santos, was based on the track called Drag Kings in GTA 4. It's a similar feel to the way that it is Two Long Straights. Why boosting? Where am I going? Here. Few corners where it's a little bit tricky to know quite where to go. Again, it's always a first couple of laps issue, but wait, where the hell? Okay. I feel like there's got to be some improvements that can be made on this track checkpoint-wise. Oh, I just realised this is an event track. We should have done pit stops. So this is an event track, right, whereas the first 5 tracks were all submitted as regular racing circuits, meant to be able to sort of put into a playlist and, you know, have some good racing on and a night of GTA racing. This is more geared towards being able to host proper high-level racing events on GTA. So we do need to keep that in mind as we're going around and looking, like, could it do that? Is it good for being able to fill that role? Pit lane's on the outside there. Yeah, the pit lane's fine. Don't even need to do pit stops to know that that's fine. Entry and exit off the racing line. Oh man, that checkpoint location is awful. You can't even see the corner until, well, you just can't. It's just blind. I feel like there's a few locations where the checkpoints could be improved. Maybe it's just me being shit. It probably is, but apart from that, you know, I like the layout. I like the bridge in the middle and all that. To be fair, I'm not very good on tracks the first couple of laps. It takes me longer than most to get to grips with, you know, the track and races in general when I'm on a new circuit. Again, done it again. I only just made the checkpoint there. Ah! Yeah, secondary checkpoint is all that checkpoint needs. Just to widen up the area that you can, you know, see. It's a perfect example of, like, as a creator, you're never going to see that as an issue because you know where the track goes and you've built it, so you're never in a situation where you don't know, you know, where the track is meant to go. And that's why getting other people to try tracks and get feedback and then improve them based on people's feedback is so important. Yes, I actually remembered this time. I'm just driving badly, to be honest, in this one. I think the fatigue of this stream week is setting in. I was feeling it this morning and it's really starting to set in right now. Layout's fun though. Winds around and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to respawn. No, that was bad. Not the track, my driving. We did an event around here in Muscles and it was one of the most enjoyable races I've ever done. Yeah, it's a good layout. My thoughts on checkpoint placement might be just based on the way that I'm driving and feeling right now, to be fair. That type of track is my idea of hell in this game. Two very different opinions on that track from Artix DJ and Blue Eyed Malice right after each other. Okay, one more circuit to do. A rally circuit. Is it rally or off-road? And what should we do? I mean, it's got off-road by default. More off-road than rally. All right, let's stick to trophy trucks and desert raids. If you have to, if you don't have either of those, you can use a Camacho. Ideally, trophy trucks and desert raids for everybody, though. This just scraped in with a score of 4 exactly. Let's not do top 5 to the back on this one. Let's do top 5 to the front this time. Everyone who's in the top 5, go in front of me. Because I'm 6th. And then start a harmonic start. Whoever's first in the playlist will be first on the grid. Start the harmonic start at some point after 20 seconds instead. So we'll give people a bit of time. Do you get many 1s and 2s being reviewed? Oh yeah, plenty. We only verify, I believe it's 20% of tracks that are submitted. From what I can remember, based on the numbers. And there's a significant majority that end up being 1s and 2s. It is hard to make a good track. It requires a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of feedback, a lot of iterations. I'm pretty sure the numbers are actually on the scores spreadsheet. It updates specifically with the numbers. As things are added. Okay, well I'm 6th in the playlist, so there can't be 6 people ahead of me. Rip. That did not last long. found Lil House. Oh, the track is called Lil House on the Prairie, I think. Oh, I just clipped that. Bollocks. Those fireworks aren't going to go off every lap, are they? Oh no! Oh, that was lucky. It's a fun little off-road jaunt with these two houses created from props. I would be close to considering it a themed circuit. I don't like that the fact that the fireworks go off every single lap. I would be close to considering it a themed circuit for that reason. Like, I don't see the point of the houses just to be placed around an off-road circuit like this. Surely the props could be used somewhere else to do something more intriguing. It's going to affect the track or the race or something, but they're a nice visual, and I quite like the layout. It's a good little off-road track. Oh, that was dodgy. We've had some good racing. I wouldn't want to do rally cars on here. Did he go on the outside of that? Oh, okay. Thought he was about to crash. So deep. Yep, that's what happens. It's a fun layout. I actually feel like I wish more was done with it. I wish that... Really? Stupid rocks. I wish those props that we used on the houses were like somewhere else. like a bridge or something somewhere. I don't think it really adds much. Like this doesn't do much for me, this whole section. It's nice though, but I feel like might as well make a choice. Make a themed track that has all this kind of stuff all around it. Or make an off-road track that doesn't have this, but the props are used elsewhere. To make the track itself more interesting to race. I've absolutely botched it on this last lap. Such a shame. Fun off-roading experience though. Been disappointed with how I've been racing today, apart from that one June race that we did. And that's why you use the right stick so you don't get that pole shoved down your throat. Well, I didn't need the right stick on the first 4 laps, and I missed the pole perfectly fine. The right stick is... It's not something that you should be relying on really if you want to race well. I can do what you suggested as another variant. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see like the props that we used on the houses made in like a bridge somewhere, or like it crosses over the track and links 2 off-road parts together or something. Like something out of the box with an off-road style track. I feel like that would work really nicely around that area with all the other, you know, the other, the good base of an off-road race that's right there already. Right, 1 lap. We don't have open wheels available. So what do we do? I don't think we've ever used this car before. Let's do the Mariachi Tornado. Customs are off. Catch-up and slipstream is on. Mariachi Tornadoes. The reason that the right stick isn't very good is because you want to be, once you get to a certain level, you need to be focusing on how the car is acting and moving in the corners, and you want to, that's why people who use closer cameras when they get to hot lapping stages, because you need to be fully focused on how the car is moving in the corner, how it's sliding, how it's turning and pitching in and things like that. The right stick just removes any ability you have to do that. Can be useful in very few circumstances where there's a lot of cars in front of you and you want to like pick your way through or something, but in general the right stick should be avoided if you want to be driving as quickly as possible. It's also just something else to think about. Yeah, Tornado, one of those vehicles that's in that can be used in off-road races, even though it's in the Sports Classics class. As the blimp says, thanks for watching. We've done our 7 main tracks for the showcase. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys for... Jesus! What a cluster that was. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. If you want any of the tracks that we've showcased tonight and you're on Xbox One, they are linked in the description. If you want to come to the final stream of the stream week, where we'll be 8 hours of watching the F1, playing GTA, doing some heists, trying to make back some money. Oh, of course, he crashed right in the bloody middle. Also, as always, doing some racing and hopefully raising some money for charity as well with Twitch subscriptions. That'll all be tomorrow, 6 PM UK time. Basically, right about now, I'll be streaming on Twitch tomorrow as well. Ow! Holy shit! Ah, craziness. Yes, Mark, the idea is to do back-to-back heists and things. Which charity? They're all linked on bruffy.com/streamweek20. Gives you all the information about the stream week. We've got giveaways running as well. You can enter the giveaway. There might be t-shirt giveaways during the stream also. Lots of, you know, fun stuff happening. And it's the final stream. 8 hours worth of it tomorrow. But yeah, there we go. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. There is no game night tonight, Dorogen. We've cancelled that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll be back this time next week to go through another 7 tracks on YouTube on PC. But otherwise, I'll see you guys on Twitch in a few hours. Less than 12 hours time. Less than 24 hours time. Jesus. And can you tell this stream week has made me tired? I've had to be doing YouTube videos at the same time as well as this stream week. I'm streaming every single day, and the open wheel videos and the discount videos, and ready to sleep for a week next, I think. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Twitch, or I'll see you next week on YouTube. Thank you everybody down below for the new memberships and the super chats. And I'll see you tomorrow or in the next video. We'll be starting 4 hours earlier tomorrow, so 2 PM UK time. All right. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.